to tell you about our latest label that we've got at the chapel, which is so beautiful and it's going down really, really well with clients. It's Divine Atelier, a family-owned business that are based in Romania. They've got showrooms in Bucharest and in Brasov, and just an amazing company to work with. So let me just talk you through the collection. I'm going to start with my favourite, because obviously why would you not start with your favourite? I know you're not supposed to have favourites, it's like children, but this is the most beautiful, on-trend, drop waist corset, basque waist, whatever you want to call it, in separates, very 90s, very supermodel, with the most heavenly pure silk skirt, which is silk lined as well, so you're going to be feeling yourself. It's also got a lace-up back at the moment for the sample, but you can have that made with a button back if you like, or you can have a classic zip back if you want to kind of wear it again. I think it's one of those pieces that will really find its way into your wardrobe after your wedding day. Just adore it, and apart from anything else, it makes you look like a kind of goddess as well, so that's really, really beautiful. This little beauty is called Elba, and this strapless kind of with an arched top neckline is one of the new ways that strapless is being loved by clients. So you don't have the sweetheart neck, you've got a very arched top neck to it. It's got a great, almost kind of sarong skirt with a centre front split. So this is a brilliant, brilliant dress to chuck in your kind of packing for a wedding abroad. Absolutely adore it. Again, they're beautiful silks, completely touchable. You're gonna love feeling this. It's so good. This is a brand new 2026 preview dress from Divine Atelier. No proper photos exist of this at the moment. So you're gonna see maybe some backstage pictures of this from when they were showing in New York, but it's like the most Liz Hurley, when she was going out with Hugh Grant, going to the premiere of Four Weddings and a Funeral dress that you could ever possibly see. It looks like early Versace. I'm going to put this on our model and style it with some safety pin earrings, but I just think it's sort of rock chick meets punk meets supermodel, and I absolutely adore it. Again, it's got the 90s lace up back, but if you don't want that, they can modify the back and do it with a classic button back, but I think this isn't a classic dress. This is definitely I'm hot and I know it kind of dress. If I had my way, I would definitely have safety pins down the side. Again, it's got that kind of cool for like 25, 26 look of a dropped basque waist, which is very sexy, but also quite rebellious. A little bit underwear as outerwear. I think Madonna on the whole, Blonde Ambition tour, very Gautier, very fabulous. Introducing Leya. So, I feel like I'm using my hands as boobs, but that's okay. This I bought in a really quite a tiny size because this is a perfect dress for giving shape and definition to girls who want to kind of like really lean into that hourglass shape, but maybe a quite sporty or athletic shaped, or maybe have my dream kind of like smaller bust. It's really cute. It's very kind of different looking. I haven't seen this type of dress before. This is what I love about Divine Atelier. They're just giving you something that feels very relatable, very wedding dress, but we just haven't seen it a million times over. Again, it's got that incredible like draped front skirt. You're going to see this better on a model, but basically it's soft and draped over the bit we all hate. You know, no need for Spanx with this. You just let the fabric kind of soften the edges of that part of our bodies we all feel really self-conscious about. We shouldn't, but the work on body positivity is not done yet. So when we get there, let's wear this dress. Kaya. Now, not saying that that this could be a favourite dress of mine, and if they made it in a colour I'd definitely wear it, but all of those things. This has got a deceptively corseted interior, even though it looks very soft on the outside, and this fabric is still a silk, or at least 50% of it is silk, but therefore it's got a tiny bit of stretch in it, so it makes it incredibly wearable, and you know, to keep everybody's mums really happy, it means it's not going to crease. It's got the off the shoulder, again it's feeling a little bit Vivienne Westwoody vibes. It's got the 90s lace up back, but again, if you're a classicist at heart, you can still have this done with a button back, or you can have it done with a zip back. The little kind of forgiving tiny drape on the skirt, and a very, very good dance floor length train. So pretty much you can just wear it, put it on, forget it. Off the shoulder, which is great, still very much a beloved neckline for lots of people, but with plenty of movement, so you can still wave your bouquet around and still wear this dress. I wanted to be a ballerina, then obviously this is the tulle fabric for you. You just are going to like waft around the dance floor in this. It's giving me old Hollywood, it's giving me a little kind of Audrey Hepburn Givenchy, it's giving me a little bit of Vivienne Westwood. Really gorgeous silk taffeta with a printed pattern on it. Again, that kind of current dropped waist, blunt bodice, just changing the waistline on wedding dresses is one of the few ways that we can actually make things, you know, trends change. As much as I feel like you wear what you like, doesn't matter, but trend wise, that drop waist has definitely seen a huge resurgence for 25-26 collections. It is a blunt waist, so it's gonna, you know, it's gonna suit various people differently, but generally speaking, I would say you want to be 5'6" and over to really rock a low dropped waist. Absolutely gorgeous though. Again, signature inner corsetry and a button back as well. But yeah, ballet meets Audrey Hepburn. Very beautiful. Right, Danielle. She is a she. Oh my God, I said she. I gendered a wedding dress. I'm gonna have to cut that start again. I don't like to gender wedding dresses. They're not a gender. They are definitely the ultimate non-binary thing. It's a thing. It's not sentient. It's a dress. Anyway, that aside, it's got the most amazing architectural hip swirl on this, which feels like sculpture. You would look like the Venus de Milo wearing this, and you get to pop a leg as well. Channel your inner Angelina Jolie whilst you're being whatever gender you choose for yourself. Miller. This is so beautiful. Really casual, really relaxed. Got actually quite a fishtail skirt, which is quite unusual for us. It's got loads and loads of seaming lines over the bottom and the hips. So for someone that really wants to kind of feel their inner Kardashian, this is a really, really great choice. It's also got that sort of shrugged on, kind of sexy, kind of not sexy, my dress is falling off kind of vibe with the sleeves coming off the shoulder. It's got a little cut-out crop thing here, which could terrify people, I do know, but you can have that made with that filled in, not a problem. It's giving back detail, it's giving off the shoulder, it's got everything, and you do need to be, you know, very confident to wear this dress, but when it looks right on a girl, it's absolutely astounding. Viola. Now you may recognise this fabric. We've had this actually from a Sophie Viola dress. It's a really beautiful silk with a kind of textured shell pattern in it. Got a sort of variant on the square neck, which is still everyone really loves, so that's kind of like that little uptick curve on there, giving a bit of Valentino vibes. Cut out back, really beautiful. You can again fill this in if you want to, and a bubble hem, so very like 7/8 hem length with a bubble, perfect I think for a city wedding where convention is not as important as just being cool and being able to give great street style. So basically, Divine Atelier, I think they're a really amazing choice for Miss Bush. They sit almost immediately between Jesus Perot and Suzanne Neville. You've got corsetry, but they feel modern. They've got the most tactilely gorgeous fabrics. They're fun, but they're classic. They're a little bit irreverent, but they are also do the job of a very beautifully tailored dress. Just make sure you get one of these on when you come for an appointment.